This video isn't what I'm normally accustomed to making, but it's been on my mind for quite a while, and I've wanted to talk about it for quite a long time. I've been in the Project Moon community since at least February 23rd, which is when I initially bought Ruina on Steam and played it, which, fun fact, is actually a couple days before the release of Limbus Company. So, in the past 3 years, I've had a lot of experience with the people within the community, and I've seen it go from a very small group of maybe 10,000 people to what it is now, with millions and millions of people. And within that time frame, I've seen a lot of good and bad happen to the community. Now, where I'm going with this is recently, as of maybe 2 days ago, a game called Doomed by Fate had a drama where supposedly one of their players died of an epilepsy on the game. It's coming out maybe 3 or 4 hours ago that the person who made this claim lied. Now, I'm not here to cover the game or the epilepsy or what happened or the drama on that, and even if the person lied, I'm here to cover a certain person within that community who represents the Project Moon community as a whole and brings the rest of us down with them. Niz. Niz was originally a Trello manager for Doomed by Fate. When the whole thing conspired, Niz was the first person to come into the general and immediately start downplaying and mocking the whole situation. They would claim just because the game had low player count justified the death of someone. Knowing now, nobody had died at all. But even if no one had been harmed, their actions reflect on both their own community as well as ours. In these images, you can clearly see that they have a false profile picture, an index symbol next to their name, as well as donning kind, positive, and benevolent false title. Which, ironically enough, after all of these images, I don't think they are. Now, Niz has been pretty much completely bullied off the platform. I believe they were banned by Doom by Fate. I believe their Roblox account was deactivated after they tried to change their name 30,000 times in an attempt to flee from the harassment. And I don't believe their Discord account is active either, though correct me if I'm wrong. Clearly, neither the Doom by Fate nor Project Moon community accepted nor welcomed this person anymore. And that is what I'm here to talk about. The Project Moon community has a terrible problem with awful people like this. And I'm going to go even more in depth on my second case. Black Souls is a pretty notorious game for obvious reasons. I've seen an epidemic going around where Black Souls players believe that they have a place within our community, or they believe that their game is similar to ours, when that couldn't be anywhere further from the truth. Black Souls players like to pretend their game has depth, when in reality it is a fetish game in disguise, or not even in disguise, it's not even trying to hide it. If you go onto the Steam page, it has cute and funny listed as well as next to sexual content. And if you know anything about the two words cute and funny, they are in reference to underage minors. I have seen claims that they have separated the NSFW into a separate patch of the game, but if you do not download this patch of the game, it only allows you to play up to the first hour, and then you are soft locked out of the rest of the game, pretty much forcing you to download the NSFW pack to play the rest of the game. Black Souls fans claim that the NSFW within the game is optional, but the fact it's in the game at all is bad enough. And we as a community shouldn't be normalizing this behavior. We shouldn't be allowing these people to act the way they do, and we shouldn't be allowing these people to walk within our community as the way they do. Black Souls, when it comes down to it, is a fetish game about minors. Niz is the type of people we don't want within our community, and they don't represent what Project Moon is about. Project Moon is a company that created 3 game series, in which the end goal is to find hope within the eternal despair of the city. Humanity suffers day in and day out, but through tragedy and understanding, our main characters try to better the world around them after atoning for their mistakes and misunderstandings. These are things people like Niz or the Black Souls community could never understand. And this is a huge problem. After being in the Project Moon community for 3 years, I have to watch the game and the studio I love get worse and worse day after day because we allow people like this to roam our community. This isn't about LARPers anymore. This isn't about fake fans. This is about the worst of the worst. This is about predators. This is about horrible people. People who are not accepted within our community whatsoever. So I want you all to think, if you ever come across a Black Souls fan or anyone who behaves the sort of way Niz did, and they claim or they appear to be within the Project Moon community, tell them they aren't welcome. Tell them that they never will be. We don't accept predators in our community. We don't accept awful people who make fun of the death of others. The only one who can stop these people is us. Don't let them trample on our community, and don't let them ruin us. We are better than them. And don't let them think otherwise. That's it for now. I do recommend subscribing. And please, if you enjoyed, like the video, give a comment, and if you disagree with anything, I'll be more than welcome to respond in the comments.